You're watching Blitz TV.
It is the day number 2 at Louder Than Life, and we are, of course, in Louisville, Kentucky, Champions Park, and the friends of mine that I've just made from Pretty Reckless are here, and your set was amazeballs today. You guys, thank you so much. How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Doing good so far?
Yes.
All right, well, let's just dig right in because I know you guys have to get somewhere pretty quick. So talk about the new record a little bit. Talk about, just the making of it. You did the single with Warren Haynes, and how did that come about? How did you guys end up hooking up with Warren Haynes for the song?
Well, he's Warren Haynes, so he's obviously amazing. We had the song Ben and I wrote called Back to the River, and it was requesting a superior slide solo. And who better to call, considering it's basically a bad Allman Brothers song, than
I didn't pay my phone bill that month, so they didn't call me.
Than Warren Haynes.
So Warren did, and they called him. And by they, I mean me.
And that's it.
And we sent him the song, and he said, yes, I would love to play on this, and he took it to a new level.
So I heard that you guys drove in physically by yourself last night, and what time did you arrive?
4.
4?
Yeah. 4, 5?
4.
4. I don't know.
What day is it today? Does anyone?
Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Wednesday?
It's a good Tuesday.
So talk a little bit about as well, like the fidget spinners thing. Are you guys like a fan of fidget spinners?
I don't know what that is. Is that the thing that
Is that the thing that Tweak does in South Park?
No, Tweak was doing it in South Park, right?
Yeah.
That thing?
Yeah, the fidget spinner.
The answer's no.
So, okay, great, because bands like...
I have a fidgety thing that I do, but it's not a fidget spinner.
Jamie's a
It's not
fidgety
the
thing,
same.
but I don't know if that counts. That's fair. Yeah, fair. It's fair.
Yeah, but I don't do Jamie, so.
Well, I wondered because a lot of bands like Shinedown are putting their logos on them and selling them, and I thought, is that a good thing or a cool thing to do, or do we not want to do that?
It's not cool.
All right.
Probably won't do that.
Probably not.
Probably not good.
Probably won't do that.
All right, so talk a little bit about, like when you started writing the songs for the album, did they kind of write themselves? Were there one or two that just sort of came to you, or was it really a lot of
I wish they wrote
work?
themselves. That would make our job so much easier. If they
It would
just
be
wrote themselves.
fantastic.
Yeah. Lay a guitar down at a table and just walk away on this record. No, Taylor and I spend numerous amounts of minutes, hours, and days and months waiting
And
for
years.
something to
just come
fall into our lap. Yeah.
Well, that brings me to this question then. Is there something that you've read or seen or whatever recently that kind of put you in a real creative mode, something that you kind of went, wow, that might be something interesting to write a song about or put into a creative place?
There is.
There is.
I don't know if we're ready to reveal that yet.
I
but,
mean-
we're working now on. We have a lot of inspiration.
Well,
If
it's
that's a positive word, but
it's a very crazy time in the world right now, so there's a
So,
lot of things to
it's coming at you
speak
as
about.
an
It's
artist
just-
like a
it's-
hammer, and it's hard to kind
slamming you in the face.
Yeah.
of. It's almost hard to discern. You have to usually you're waiting for something, and now it's almost too much. It's almost overwhelming. But yeah.
So with everything not only going on in the world, as we talked about here, kind of off the cuff, but, what about when you guys are on the road, you're around fans a lot, you're playing on big stages like today at Louder Than Life. Is there a place that you kind of decide you need to go or an activity you do to sort of disconnect and kind of get back to your center again? Is there something that each of you might do that is something that is sort of a release or a getaway?
I think we all do the same thing. I think we all
have the same thing,
excommunicate
yeah.
to New England. We all have
have
hideaways
places.
in New England.
I mean,
Maybe Mark's hideaway is a little less of a hideaway, but we all have hideaways
Well,
in New
we're
England.
a New York-based band, and we all have places in New York. But like when we actually get off the road, inevitably we end up in our hideaways that are in New England.
In the northeast coast of America, where very little television occurs.
And very little people.
Yeah, very little people.
They're
actually little people, very little people.
I just mean
Everyone's
very few
Stonehenge.
people.
Can you say
What are the-
midget
what are
or
the-
small
what are-
people?
Yeah.
I just mean very
Lily
few
monkeys,
people.
what are they called?
But no, I think that's where we all go.
Just go and get away from it all.
Gulliver's
So,
Travels.
who are you selling for the new album, Pretty Reckless, Catch Them on Tour? My last question would be, if you were a new color in the crayon box, what color would you be?
A new color?
Yeah.
Well, that's unfair because that's not a.
Well, it's a new color, so it can be
Like
whatever
a-
color.
like
My
a
color would
name,
be
like-
brazen.
Yeah, just
called
a name of a
brazen.
color. It doesn't matter what the color is, but what name would it be?
I win on that. Talk-a-lit. It's like chocolate, but you talk a lot. I
That
just
was
said
good.
brazen and talk. Those are two fucking good
Those
jokes.
two.
So I don't-
I'm trying to think of a combination of like blonde and roots. So
Blutes.
blutes,
Blutes, like not boots, but blutes.
Brutes.
brutes.
Jamie?
Give me that microphone.
Mine would be called apathy, I think.
What shade would it be? What hue would we be in? The blues?
It
or
would
the-
be none more black.
That's awesome.
Mine would be called Good For You. Capital G, capital F, capital Y.
Taylor, he gets the win. Taylor, Ben, Jamie, and Mark, and you've got the Pretty Reckless right here. Again, they're out on tour. Where are you guys headed now?
We're headed home after this. Well, yeah, hotel first. And then we are off with Stone Sour in November, and then we're getting ready to make new music and new videos, and we're super stoked.
Right on. I thank you for your time, you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate. I know you guys are probably really
No, of
whipped,
course.
but
Thank you.
appreciate your time. Louder Than Life 2017. See you later.